Yo guys, what's going on? It's your buddy Double D and welcome back to Tom Clancy's The Division. Today we're going to be doing a little quick underground run through so I can show you guys my Xbox One agent. And I want to point something out for you guys who are looking forward to the underground, or maybe you're not because you think that you're going to have to grind the dark zone anyways and everybody hates the dark zone. Well, let's take a look at my gear. It's not the best. I've got some decent 229 weapons. I have a G36. I have a T1000, a T821. There we go. It's got some pretty nice talents on it. It has a Deadly Competent and Fierce. Unfortunately, I'm never going to have 2,260 electronic skills, so Fierce is probably going to get re-rolled. My G36 has Self-Preserved, Accurate, and Adept. Adept is pretty nice, but again, there's no Brutal, there's no Deadly, there's no Fierce. There could be way better rolls on this, and it's only a 182 versus my T1000. I'm going to call it a T1000. You guys are just going to have to get used to that. Versus my T1000. It's got a gear score of 229 that makes for some nice damage. So, I got some other guns running around here, but nothing fantastic. You can see my toughness is at 454,000. My skill power is at 18,000. And again, my primary DPS is kind of in between 170 and 106. However, one thing to note is that I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I feel like with this recent patch and everything that's been released, I feel like the primary DPS number means less and less every day, especially if you're running something like an Alpha Bridge set. Which is what I'm working on my PlayStation. I'm working on an Alpha Bridge set. I need one more piece. I need the holster, and then I'm going to have a really good setup because I have my old AUG that has Deadly and Vicious and Competent, and then that new 229 MP7 that's got Brutal. And if I can get a reroll to get something like Fierce on it, that with the Alpha Bridge set is going to be phenomenal. But I don't think that like accounts or adds up everything into one big number for your primary DPS, especially with the nerf to critical hit chance off of the SMG's. Skill power is pretty important now. If you guys watch Skill Up, he just did a video about why skill power is so important in the underground, doing things like heroic. I don't necessarily think that applies to PvP, and we all know I am a huge PvP guy, but when it comes to PvE, Skill Up is infinitely smarter than I am, and more patient with crunchy numbers. But I digress. So let's go ahead and jump into my build real quick. I do have a 4-piece Firecrest. That's Deadeye. 4-piece Firecrest. You can see I get 3+ incendiary bullet capacity, 100% reload speed, which is so much fun. It's so nice, and it sucks when when I go to the PlayStation and I don't have that reload speed because, whew, man, I love it. And then obviously the talent Firecrest, killing a burning target grants incendiary bullets for 10 seconds. It's pretty good in groups, but solo it's kind of pointless. I have 1 piece of blind. I would really like to get a second good roll on another piece of blind gear just for the 20% pulse critical hit damage. That would be awesome. But ultimately I am looking forward to my Alpha Bridge set on my PlayStation, and then probably the same thing here, because I think Alpha Bridge with the appropriate weapons is going to be a monster in PvP. The other thing that I'm working on as well is getting a Sentries build, full 4-piece. Actually, I'm probably going to run a 5-piece with a shotgun, a really good shotgun. I think that's what a lot of people are doing right now. Seems to be the PvP meta, because I tried to PvP the other night, and holy crap, I got melted all the time, like one shot, and I got a pretty decent toughness on my other character on the PlayStation. So I figure, I know some people run Reckless, but I probably won't. I'll probably, keep some Savage Gloves like I have now, and then just run the 5-piece for the a little bit of extra bonus headshot damage. But we'll see. So enough blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and launch this operation. This is actually the first time that I'm playing with the T821,000, whatever the Arnold Schwarzenegger shit it is. I don't know. I just got it a little bit ago, and I haven't actually used it. And one of the things that you'll notice, if I go back and show you my guns real quick, is that I don't really have a whole lot of attachments, like, at all for anything. Like, as a matter of fact, they're complete garbage. And the reason is, number one, I haven't been playing that long on my Xbox. You're probably looking at about a week's worth of leveling in the underground. And number 2, watch this, check this out. Hold on. Number 2, look at that. My Dark Zone rank is rank 10. I have barely touched the Dark Zone since I started playing on the Xbox, which is really cool since I got all of this gear through PvE means. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Make sure you check around when you're leveling up in the Dark Zone because you'll see these like little intel things, and they give you really big boosts to your Dark Zone, not Dark Zone, derp, to your underground rank, and they're really helpful. Recommendation for you guys, you need to be above 219 to get 268 items. You need to be above 219 gear score, that is, to get 268 items out of your underground caches, and the first 10 to 15 levels are going to go by pretty damn quick. Chest. So make sure that you guys, you're doing the right thing. Hey, this is also really fun. Watch this. Watch this. Hey, that's right. You don't know. I'm not going to shoot you. You don't know. I'm not going to shoot you. I'm not going to shoot him. I'm not evil. But it's really, wait, what? Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I went the wrong way. Derp. Worth it. Heh. Get scared. This is a live comm. Did I mention that? So expect me to be all over the place. I'm really looking forward to my Alpha Bridge set with my MP7, though, on the PlayStation. Unfortunately, majority of my friends have stopped playing the game. I took a small break from it solely for work purposes. I was out of town in Dallas, Texas, which is not really a very fun place to be. I apologize if I offend anybody that lives in Dallas, Texas, but it is just not my cup of tea. This tea thing is pretty cool. It's got a really nice magazine size. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. You can matchmake, and it is pretty easy to matchmake and do this in groups. I just wanted to do this solo for the purpose of the video. And because I'm antisocial and I don't like playing with people I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, let's see. There's the little skill jammer thing. Where is it? It's upstairs probably. If you guys want to add me on Xbox, feel free. I don't really play that much on Xbox, but hey, surprise. But when I do, I'm having to play solo at the moment because I have one friend that plays on the Xbox. You guys know him. His name is Rainhawk, and I'm pretty sure he just got married. So needless to say, he doesn't have a whole lot of time to be playing video games right now. Which is totally cool, totally understandable. Super stoked for that guy. Am I on a grenade? No, I'm not. Whoa! Dude tried to flashbang me. But yeah, so this is the underground. They're going to give you some objectives to do, and then you're going to go do them, and then you're probably going to get some gear, as long as you don't fail. One of the nice things to note is that I don't understand that stair glitch. Like, I'm a highly trained elite U.S. government sleeper cell agent, and I can't fucking go down the stairs without falling on my face. Seems legit. One thing they said in the state of the game that, is unfortunate for those of us who oh, hey, look, see, there's the intel. Look at that experience. Yay! Which is a little upsetting for those of us who have been grinding already and just kind of blown through those earlier levels. But they're saying that they're going to change the way that the weighted drops are, meaning you're not going to be getting just Firecrest and blind stuff. And that's really what they should do. They really need... the Dark Zone, in my opinion, was a phenomenal idea. It made a lot of sense, kind of like an open world, basically an open world environment where you can do PvP and PvE. But I think they just put too much of an emphasis. They tried to make it too much PvE. For example, right now, we don't like to pick on guys that are in the lower Dark Zones, but right now, currently, you can't really PvP very well in the upper Dark Zone brackets, like 5 and 6, where you're going to find stronger opponents, simply because you're always going to run into roaming packs, and then it's just whoever gets attacked by that pack dies. Like there's no skill involved. It's not that fun. So you're kind of forced to PvP in the lower brackets, which sucks. I'm gonna neutralize A block. What a cool dude. Pew, 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 pew. But yeah, so ooh, shotgunner. Oh, A block's a big dude. He's a big old boy. Oh, no. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's a little tough to get some good PvP going right now. Like I said, I totally understand where they were coming from with the whole Dark Zone concept, but it's a failed experiment in my opinion. And I would really like to see the underground kind of become the PvE spot where everyone can go if they don't want to run incursions or they want to do like a little, oh God, don't die, don't die. Sorry. Where they can go if they want to run some undergrounds and do some PvE farming where you're not going to be forced to worry about other people ganking you. And I would really like to see a dedicated PvP area. And then the other thing that would be really cool and give people a reason to PvP is if they had something such as like just straight up legit PvP gear. And I'm not saying, I don't know, that's a whole nother video topic. Maybe I'll do that one and upload something over the weekend instead of streaming. But, you know, see a separate PvP zone. And I think that's really the way to go. That or just tone down the PvE content in the Dark Zone and then leave it as it is and let the underground be the place where people go if they really want to farm hardcore PvE. That's a bomb on the wall. Farm hardcore PvE and let the Dark Zone be somewhere that you can kind of go and farm PvP or play PvP and kind of farm on the side while you're not actively PvPing. That's my opinion. But anyways, enough of my ranting and rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, you want to be above 219 gear score to get the 268 items out of the caches. And make sure you do that. I would really recommend maybe running some heroic things or farming in the Dark Zone if you don't do that. Or if you don't like, you know, either one of those, go do some, what am I trying to say, incursions. Because you definitely, those first 10 to 15 levels that blow by with your friends and you're getting a cache every level, you want 268 and 229 stuff as soon as you can. Other than that, I hope you guys found the video fun and entertaining. And if you did, mash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed for more awesome Division content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Double D out.